Hello, wonderful people of the internet. Welcome to Simply Healthy Living, the home of delicious food that is good for both you and the planet. As some of you already know, in my last video, I announced a little competition where one of my followers who commented would get their own signature dish named after them and that they could decide. And we have decided, or I have decided, let's face it, it's only me here. I have decided that the winner is KayKay! Congratulations! I am going to make you a white chocolate and passion fruit dessert sometime soon. So keep posted and I will release it. Hopefully, I'm actually not sure when I'll have time to do that. Within the next month, I think. As for the rest of you who didn't win this time around, as I mentioned, if I do get to 200, 300, etc., I will be doing this again up to 1,000. And hopefully you can win the next time. And there are a couple of your ideas that are brewing in the back of my mind. So they might just pop up one day. And then I will be sure to give you a big kudos for giving me the idea. With that out of the way, let's move on to today's recipe. Today I have yet another twist on a taco-style meal, a variation on a recipe by Smitten Kitchen that is vegetarian and vegan if you have vegan fresh cheese, full of lovely colors and vegetables, and is also super easy to make. We start by quickly pickling red onion, mixing 1 small red onion with 4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, half a teaspoon sugar, and 3 to 4 tablespoons of cold water like so, pushing and lightly mashing it all a bit together to break down the fibers in the onion a bit. Set aside until needed. This can be made a couple of days before as well. It just gets better, I think. Then we take 1 head of cauliflower and break it into florets, a suitable size for tacos. So that really depends on how loaded you like your tacos. As you've probably seen in my previous videos, I overstuff my tacos every time, but you do your size. These florets we spread out on a lined baking sheet, and I'm using a reusable silicone lining here, which works really well. We started this with sunflower oil and add the florets before sprinkling on our favorite seasonings for tacos. I'm using a few tablespoons of a classic Norwegian spice mix that contains paprika powder, oregano, salt, cumin, coriander, and then I'm also adding some freshly ground pepper. Mix it together well to cover all the florets before baking it in the oven at 230 degrees Celsius or 450 degrees Fahrenheit for a total of 25 to 30 minutes, turning them after 15 minutes. Meanwhile, we prep our sides. First, we have a guacamole, or just sliced avocado if you're not feeling it. Here I'm doing a simple mix of avocado, lime, salt, and pepper, but I'm also adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of yogurt because I wanted a little bit of acidity together with the cauliflower. Mash that up and move it into a suitable container. By the time that was done, it was the 15-minute mark and time for me to flip my cauliflower. Flippity flip, get those roasted sides turned around and then back in the oven to roast on the other side. We're following up the guacamole with more green stuff. Yay! Some sugar peas, diced, cucumber, sliced into little sticks, and lettuce, which we shred. The different textures and shapes really work well in this taco, adding freshness and crunch, not to mention amazing health candy. Move those to a platter and then bring out your beans. Here I am adding a clove of garlic and 1 minced chipotle chili in adobo sauce to my legume mix. Fry the flavorings a bit first in some sunflower oil before adding your beans as well as a little bit of the same spices as you used for your cauliflower and a couple of tablespoons of water. Now it's time to bring the cauliflower out of the oven, remove it to its serving platter, and then squeeze about half a lime over the deliciousness while still piping hot. It smells really good. Then we put our corn flour tortillas in the oven to heat up. And now it's plating time. Beans, cauliflower, greens, and guacamole are accompanied by fresh white cheese and the pickled red onion. Here you can easily also add corn or bell pepper when you fry the beans for even more veggie magic. Wow, easy and healthy, but oh my, the flavor does not make you think it. Definitely a worthy candidate for a Friday taco full of hygge. So get cooking, enjoy, and take care.